Hey, everybody. Hey, Louisiana lady. I look like you the first person here. Look, hey, everybody that's coming in. I made y'all a promise. I told y'all I was going to come back. So now I'm back. And of course, I'm eating my dinner. We lost. We lost. Of course. But it's okay. We played a good game. Listen, I have dishes to wash. So I'm not going to be out here all night. But I told y'all I was going to come on here with a story time that I have to tell y'all. And I said the next time I go live, I was going to tell y'all anyway. But as if y'all can't tell already, I don't feel my best. I feel like crap. This Florida weather. Yeah, I'm going to eat my nuggets. All right, come on, eat your food so you can go. Get ready for bed. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get time for some people coming here. Y'all see my little son nuts. Dang. But listen, y'all. I ain't been feeling well. All right, y'all. I done came back. Can y'all hear me? If y'all can't hear me, I'm gonna have to end this live. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay. So listen, I'm glad that y'all can hear me because I was finna have to end this live and I was gonna say I was gonna try to get another day because I can't. I don't feel good and it's been a horrible day. So let me tell y'all what's been going on with me. First off, a lot has happened. Y'all know I started my new position. Only two. So this man, and I gotta wait until my baby daddy hurry up and get off the phone with my son because he using my phone. But y'all, I don't know if it's exes from the past that are just coming to life right now, but I am so sick of people that I used to talk to a long time ago coming back to me in 2025 because I'm not for it. When I say I'm not for it, I'm not for it. So I'm gonna tell y'all because I told y'all I was gonna tell y'all. I had this ex, and I think we went out like one or like maybe we went. And I wouldn't even consider him an ex. I would consider him somebody I was talking to, right? And we went out like a couple times, maybe like a couple dates. And then when we were hanging out, I think I had like problems with my barber or something or whatever, right? So he hooked me up with his brother, which was a barber. So his brother now cuts Caden's hair, right? So this is good for context, and this is a reason why I'm telling y'all this. So I was talking to this man. We end up going to Monster Truck, and Monster Truck is about to come back out right now, right? So me and this man was hanging out. Like I done went over to his house, like everything. But I was just wondering, like, so that's like me inviting dude to my house, right? And instead of bringing him into my guest, instead of bringing him into my guest bedroom, I bring him. Or sorry, instead of bringing him into my main bedroom. Can I get the receipt? No, you can go ahead and tell that you about to you about to take a shower. Well, you can finish talking to him, and when you finish talking to him, you heard me. Run me my phone. So long story short, I was talking to this man. I go up to his house. That's like me inviting a dude and can't even get all them clothes from out of the laundry room, out of the bathroom. I go to a man's house and I invite him over to my house, and we are in this room that I'm in, which is my office, but I consider it a guest bedroom because it does have a bed in it. But it's technically was just supposed to be my office. So me and this guy, as I stated to y'all, we were talking. Now I go over to his house a couple times, and then it just didn't make any sense. But I'm not thinking anything of it because he told me he stayed with his brother. Now he comes out and he tells me he stays with his brother. After, like, it just didn't make sense why I was going to a guest bedroom. But the house was immaculate. Like, the house was very nice. It was well put together. And so, like, a couple more times, I think I went over there. And then we went out. We went to Monster Truck. After, I'm trying to think of what happened. So, after we go to Monster Truck, and I'm going to pull up some screenshots so y'all can see. After we went to Monster Truck, y'all, And I'm gonna show y'all pictures. Matter of fact, I'll put pictures up. I'm gonna blur his face out because I don't want his person to see this or whatever. So I'm blur his face out. But this story is only coming up because this person reached out to me. So we go to Monster Truck. Now this is back in, I think, I don't even know what year this is. I think it's 2018. I swear I think this is 2018. I don't know. Maybe 2019. Because we went to Monster Truck for a while. I think this was maybe 2019. Yeah, this was 2019. So let me pull up a picture. So I'm not going to show you. Because, of course, Kaden is here. But I'm going to pull up the picture. So I'm going to blur his face out. But this is me. This is the man. And, of course, this is my son. So we're going to Monster Truck. Now, I do not bring people around my child unless I feel like we can move somewhere. Now, mind you, it done been some months. So I'm like, okay, maybe we can get acclimated. Maybe we'll be good, right? So, as I told y'all, I ended up needing a barber because the barber that I was taking my son to, he ended up moving out of town. Something happened with him. I can't remember. It was a while ago. And so we went out of, I went to his brother, which is a barber. My son still goes to this barber to this day. The only thing this man gave me was a barber. So, excuse me, y'all. I told y'all I'm sick, so just bear with me. But I wanted to go ahead and get this story out because I told y'all I was going to come back and say it. So, we went to Monster Truck. Everything was fine. After that, my son started using his brother as the barber. So, of course, now me and his brother are getting, like, cool. I go to the barbershop all the time. Like, we cool. And I'm like, I'm sitting up there talking to his brother. And he was like, how you know Justin? Like, but I'm assuming this is the brother that he told me that he lived with. So, I was like, yeah, me and him been talking for a while. And talking. And that's when he told me, oh, he got an old lady. So, now, first off, his brother shady as heck because his brother is the one who snitched on him and told me that he had an old lady. He didn't realize what he was telling me, but he ended up telling me. So now this is back, as I stated, I think this is in 2019 or whatever. So randomly, I get a message. Now I'm going to go back to the previous messages before. And I'm going to tell y'all that I think me and him stopped talking. What was this? Around, it was like 2020, I think. Maybe like May of 2020, I think, is when I found out. And so he said, I hate men that tell you they're going to do something and then they don't do it. So he told me he was going to do something, he didn't do it. And it made me start like looking at red flags with him because I was ignoring a lot of stuff. Like, honestly. So, May 19th, this is after my birthday, because I think it was like he said something about he was going to pay for my nails for my birthday. I had already paid for them, but he said he was going to do it, and I think that he didn't do it. And it was just, he always had like excuses as to why something didn't happen. But when it was time for me to do something, I did it. And so that's what made me start looking at like his consistency. And I'm like, bro, I'm getting too grown for this. I don't have time. I need somebody who's very consistent. So, of course, this is when me and his brother is having a conversation or whatever. And he told me he had an old lady. Shout out to his brother, because if he didn't, I probably would be still intertwined with this fool. So, I'm like, I'll go off. So I send him a message and I go off. I send him a message and I go off, right? So I told him I was going to pull up to his house because I didn't like that you lied to me. And now, mind you, y'all, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I started to pull up to this lady residence. But I'm like, I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. I was like, even though I wanted to like blow his spot up, I was very mad. So I was very immature and I was like, I'm not going to do it. And I told him, I was like, you really played the fuck out of me. Like, you had me over this lady house who you live with. Like, this is her house. You live with her. And you got me to her house. Now, mind y'all, we had done stuff in this lady's house before I knew that this was this lady's house. So I felt tried and I felt like I played her because in my head, I'm thinking like, bro, you kind of put me in danger because what if this lady would have came home like and see me in her house? Like you just never know. It like I'm one of those people. Tell me what like I'm dealing with because I would have never dealt with you because that's just not me. That's not my character. That's not something I'm gonna do. Right. So he was all tough, big and bad. Oh, mister, you pull up, pull up. So I started to pull up. Like my mind, I wanted to pull up, but I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I didn't. I'm having my allergies are really messing with me. So I'm trying to make this quick so I don't be on here for a long time. And I'll probably retell this story again in better detail another day when I feel better. But so randomly Monday, I got a message from this man. Now I've seen this man out places. It's been over 5 years that I have said anything to this person at all. I would say 4.5 maybe. So he writes me and he says, Tasha, I hope all is well. Knowing you, I know you're doing well in all things. Miss Overachiever. That's a good thing. My phone had put together some memory pictures, collages from March, the month of March, and our photos came up. I was like, that's sweet. How's my son doing? Is what he asked me. And I'm sure he's excelling in whatever he likes. So I literally simply tried to let this man down the quickest way possible. And I was direct. I said, you mean when I brought you around my child the whole time you were lying to me? I said, I never understood it. Like, I still don't understand it, but I don't know why you're reaching out to me. Have a great day. Overall, I guess you're doing well. Does Kaden play any sports, perhaps baseball? Like, this is what I don't like. Stop asking me questions that you already fucking know. Obviously, you see that my son plays baseball. Don't think that you're going to try and use my son to gain any kind of notoriety to me because that's not going to happen. First off, I learned a valuable lesson after this. I don't bring my son around anybody. We have to know each other and I have to really trust you to bring my child around you. Because it's the one time that I did do this, I got burned. Never again. Never again. My son doesn't remember who this man is. Let alone could see him out in the streets and it would not bother him, right? And then had the nerve to ask me, are you going to Monster Truck this month? I don't respond. Question mark. I think it would be cool if you want to go. I'll pay for it. No response is given. How have you been? How's the new job going? Hey, Lady T-Bug. First off, if I'm not responding to you, I don't care because you're going to pay for Monster Truck for me. I don't care. I don't need the $36 to $78 that you're going to pay, the $120 something you're going to pay, depending on the ticket that you'll pay for my son. I don't care. If I wanted to take my son to Monster Truck, he would be going. Right? So, I simply, because I was tired of him writing me, right? I simply wrote back and said, my son doesn't know you. He's not a small child anymore. Have a great rest of your fucking life. True, is what he responded. How about this? Let's start over. He sends me his number. And what's your number? I don't respond. Then I was like, you know what? I said, let me just end this the sweetest way possible. Honestly, I don't want to waste your time. I'm not interested at all. I have a partner. I'm happy with my life. Hope you have a great one and get the life you deserve. I think that you thought that that was maybe a, a positive thing, but I really wanted you to get the life that you deserve. Because me calling your brother and I actually talked to him and I had a conversation with him because, granted, we talk. My son goes to see him every 2 weeks. We're friends on Facebook. Your brother tells me you're still with this lady and you're still doing the same shit. Like, me personally, I don't understand men. I don't. And maybe that's a me thing. And like, maybe I'm just messing up. But I don't understand y'all. Like, I don't understand what your purpose is. And then you write me and say, so sweet of you. I really appreciate that. You have a really kind heart. I was only speaking as friends. You can still call. You have the number. I blocked his ass. I blocked him. Because obviously you can't fucking read. Now I will be a wrong bitch to pull up over on Pulaski Road and go knock on that lady door and tell her what the fuck happened. I'll be so wrong. But it is more to this story, y'all. It's a lot more to this story. One day I'm gonna go in detail. I'm telling y'all a lot of stuff has happened. I've done a lot of stuff in my life. But I don't feel well today, y'all. I'm not gonna even hold y'all. I sound horrible. I look horrible. And I feel horrible. So my son is about to get out the shower. I think I'm about to take me a shower and finish eating my food and then take my ass to sleep. I do have to get up in the morning. And I think it was, even for the 9 people that got on here, I appreciate y'all coming on here because I made a promise to y'all after Slick hyped me up to tell me that he was taking over my page while I didn't feel good for him to come on here and talk to y'all, and he didn't do it. So, Slick. But other than that, I would have never came on here. Y'all see the bags under my eyes? I'm stressed. And I don't feel good. But for real though, all jokes aside, I thank everybody for coming up here. This was very impromptu, and I know it's late, but I told y'all I was gonna come back up here and I was gonna chat with y'all, and I made a promise. I am gonna probably delete this live because honestly, it was just impromptu. It's not something that I want to like keep online. I mean, I might keep it up. I don't know, but hopefully in the next few days I feel better. I do have a free day tomorrow, so maybe I'll come on and pop my stuff early, maybe like 7:30ish, and we can chat and have some like real fun. I might have like a topic for y'all because I've been seeing the stuff that's been going on, and I don't know if y'all know it or not, but Casey Anthony has re-entered the world, and it's not positive. I don't like baby killers, so I mean it's a lot to chat about. The Karen Reed trial is underway. YSL still got a lot going on. But we'll definitely have maybe girl talk because I got some tea to spill about life. But maybe Wednesday, wind down Wednesday if I feel better. So I'll see y'all. I'm gonna make a live tomorrow, 7:30. That's my promise. Even if I don't feel better, 7:30. I'll be live tomorrow. So I see y'all then. I hope y'all have the night that y'all deserve, and no pun intended. Y'all have the night that y'all deserve, and I'll see y'all prayerfully if I feel better tomorrow. Good night, y'all.